King of Wands combines the elemental energies of air and fire, which on an esoteric level represents a blend of thought and action. Hello, I'm Michael J. Auger, creator of the Allcento Tarot. The combination of the elemental energies of air and fire creates an archetype that is both thoughtfully strategic as well as driven to act. Just as oxygen in air fuels a burning flame of fire, the combination of thought and action results in a personality of a take-charge commander. The King of Wands in the Visconti-Bergamo Tarot, also known as the Pierpoint Morgan deck, is depicted wearing armor decorated with a bird with flaming rays that is derived from Emperor Wenceslas of 1395. This bird is seen rising from a nest, and both bird and nest are Visconti heraldic devices. The king's legs are crossed just above the ankles, and he is seated on a hexagonal throne and platform. He holds a small rod in his right hand, and with his left, he holds up a large regal scepter with an ornately decorated top. The King of Wands from the Philippe Vechier deck of the Marseille tradition features a young-looking man dressed in battle armor who sits facing forward with restless feet pointed in opposite directions. He looks and leans towards the right. This is an unstable posture, and even his throne appears to be asymmetrical. He wears a wide-brimmed hat with a crown in its center, and his right hand he grips a large baton with a ball and spike that he aims downward as if ready to stab something or someone below. This is a commander who will get things done. Moving forward in time, the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn give this archetype the title of Prince, and also refer to him as the Emperor of Salamanders. He is depicted sitting in a chariot drawn by a lion. His armor and crown are also both decorated with a winged lion's head. This prince has large white wings and drives his chariot through the fire. He holds a fire wand that is similar to that of the wand of the Zelator Adeptus Minor. The Golden Dawn describes him as swift, strong, hasty, rather violent, yet just and generous, noble, and scorning meanness. The Thoth deck, created by Aleister Crowley and Lady Frida Harris, closely follows the Golden Dawn tradition, with some additional embellishments. Crowley used this card to depict an idealized depiction of himself, and therefore decorating the chest of this prince is the sigil of Tu Mega Therion, the mark of the beast that Crowley used as his personal seal. This prince is also seated in Crowley's favorite yogic posture, the Thunderbolt Asana. In the Book of Thoth, Crowley describes the personality of this archetype as swift, courageous, and strong, but also inclined to act on impulse and external influences. He is violent in expression of opinions, and yet does not necessarily hold the opinion he passionately expresses, and often plays the devil's advocate. He is essentially just, but feels that justice is unattainable in the intellectual world. He fights against the odds, and his stubbornness and endurance ensures that this prince will win in the end, the very end, when all is said and done. In the deck created by Arthur Edward Waite and Pamela Coleman Smith, the title of King is used, and the figure depicted is seen seated in profile. His crown is decorated with flame-like points, and the back of his throne is decorated with lions and Ouroboros salamanders. To the side of his throne, a living salamander faces the same direction, to the left and the past, suggesting this is a king that has a romantic appreciation for history and tradition. According to Waite, this card always signifies honesty and may mean news concerning an unexpected heritage to fall in before very long. And here is the King of Wands from the Allcento Tarot. His red hair and long eyebrows convey the idea of fierceness. He is seated on a throne of which the top is not visible, hinting at his insatiable passions. He is efficient and energetic, but can also be impatient and dominating. He strategically researches, but rarely hesitates for long before engaging. He is a man of action and can be as ruthless as the volcano that erupts in the background. In his right hand, he holds a wand surmounted with an orb and fleur-de-lis. His right elbow rests on the arm of his throne to suggest the heavy weight of his authority. With his left hand, he holds a dagger on his lap, ready for action. A flame-decorated cloak and scurrying salamander by his feet are additional symbols of his courageous nature, drive, and resolve. When upright, this card represents an energy that is quick thinking and passionately driven. Grand aspiration pushes ideas into dynamic action. When reversed, it is a warning not to abuse power or use intimidation to boost personal ego. This king has charismatic self-confidence, mental clarity, and the strong conviction necessary to achieve progress using spirited, decisive action. His penchant for momentum and accomplishment make him an ideal commander. Our journey will continue soon with the King of Discs. In the meantime, I invite you to visit my website where you can schedule a personal tarot reading with yours truly, and please be sure to give this episode a thumbs up, leave a comment to share your support, and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, brightest blessings on your spiritual journey.